Some moments in video games aren't just dangerous, they're unsettling. I'm talking about those moments where you walk in thinking it's just another cave or an abandoned ship, and then you realize, too late, that you've made a huge mistake. Today we're talking about 5 moments and locations in video games that are genuinely unsettling. Not because the enemies are too hard, but because the vibe is way off. Let's get into it. We're starting with Baldur's Gate 3 and something that shouldn't be scary at all, an ox. It's snacking on hay, totally normal except the name floating above it, Strange Ox. The game is telling you something is off and you have to investigate. Talk with it, push past its evasiveness, and it'll reveal visions to you. Violent, brutal flashes of corpses and destruction. If you push further or attack it, the ox melts away into its true form, a shape-shifting ooze. This thing has been hiding among your allies this whole time. Maybe you've even helped it. What's most eerie about this creature is that it's not attacking anyone. It's sitting, waiting, and watching. It exists alongside you as you go about your quests and your allies go about their daily business, completely unaware of what it truly is. But as disturbing as this ooze is, it's a tangible threat. You can fight it if you choose to, or even call it in to help you in your final battle. But our next entry is something that you can't fight. Walking the main roads of Skyrim at night, you might spot a faint blue glow in the distance, and as you get closer, you realize it's a rider on a ghostly horse. And this rider is Headless. The Headless Horseman doesn't attack you, he just rides, leading you along the dark roads until you reach his destination, a cemetery. We don't have a clear explanation of who he is. Players have speculated he's the ghost of Ragnar the Red, whose decapitation was made famous by a bard song in the game. There's nothing directly evil or threatening about this rider, but somehow that makes it worse. It's a threat that isn't a threat, and that seems entirely unfazed by your existence. Riding alone at night and encountering this mysterious figure is the kind of thing that will send chills down your spine, no matter what his intentions actually are. The Headless Horseman won't attack you, but our next entry definitely will. Exploring the icy depths of Bleakcoast Cave quickly exposes you to some true horrors. The cave is home to frost trolls, who've clearly made several humans their meals, including a skeleton that can be found hanging from the ceiling, stuck in ice, with a glowing sword just out of reach. It's all clearly a shout out to the Wampa cave in The Empire Strikes Back, and the frost trolls you just fought are Skyrim's Wampas. But that fun shout out doesn't change the creepiness of this location. Nothing is left to the imagination. The bones, the blood, the trolls, they all tell you people came here, died here violently, and you've walked right into the same trap. The Wampa cave doesn't hold back, but it also doesn't hide anything from you. You see what you're up against and you fight to survive. Our next entry is much more complicated than that. Let me ask you this. When has anything good ever come from exploring an abandoned spaceship? I mean, the Alien franchise built a horror legacy around that idea. But I guess we didn't learn, because when you come upon the Colander in Starfield, you know you're gonna go aboard. It shouldn't surprise you that you'll quickly find a body and logs that tell you exactly what happened to this doomed ship. It's a story that we know by heart. Say it with me now. The crew brought an organism aboard. It escaped into the vents and terrorized them one by one until no one was left. And here you are, walking through their tomb, dreading what you'll find. Because you know you're gonna find it. What makes this so terrifying is we know this story, so we know how it's gonna play out. Let's just say it becomes more and more clear that the organism that destroyed this crew is still very much alive. Never aboard abandoned ships. When will we learn? But at least the horror is contained. It's one monster, one ship, you can undock and you can leave it behind you. Our final entry feels like pure evil that has soaked into the ground that surrounds it. The Dunwich borers. I saved this one for last because it gets under my skin more than anything else on this list. At first glance, Dunwich borers seems like nothing more than an abandoned excavation site in the Commonwealth. You approach it, assuming you'll just clear out some raiders, grab some loot, and move on. But this place is so much more than that. The deeper you go into the quarry, you start having flashbacks, visions of the pre-war employees of this site. You find old terminal logs that hint at something darker, employees spiraling into something dangerous, and the deeper you go, the more you see. What you uncover is that the management wasn't doing the classic stuff that corporations do, cutting corners and taking advantage of their employees. They were actually sacrificing them in cult rituals, and it was to try and awaken an ancient entity buried beneath the earth. Every corner of this location feels infected by this evil. Even when you're outside, back in the sunlight, you can't shake it. It's not a jump scare scare or a boss fight, it's the creeping realization of the evil that took place here. That after all this time and everything else that's happened, the evil simply won't go away. So these are 5 moments across 4 different games that range from unsettling to genuinely horrifying. Which of these locations or moments got to you the most? And of course, which did I miss? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.